Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Boxing this lap?
Yep.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Activate limiter.
Nice run.
Yeah, except for the crash.
Box in 5,
That's all good.
4, 3, 1. Box now.
I'm
2
out.
litres remaining.
I'm in.
Speed limiter, first and foremost, and then bars and any bias that you prefer.
I think we're good. He was running it at 1 and 4 on the bars, so.
There's some possible traffic on your outside.
Take care, there's a car approaching.
GT3.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Watch out for cold
Okay,
tires.
Brandon, the next car is Tommy, car number 20, B license, and their rating is 3.3. The gap to P7. Behind is now 3.8 seconds, 6 laps ahead. The gap to Tommy ahead is increasing. It's now 5.3 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Tommy in front is pitting.
Alright, started my triple. See how this goes. Hopefully don't die.
Right side, clear right.
Don't know why cars insist on going high.
Slower class car ahead. Blue flag. Gap to P7 behind is now
P7 behind, better run.
0.26 laps ahead.
Copy that.
Right side. Clear right.
P12. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
Slower car ahead. This is their class leader.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
No need to force anything there.
Slower class car ahead. He's their class leader. Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. P11.
Left side. Clear left.
Slower class car ahead.
Sparks.
Slower class car ahead.
On your right. Clear right.
Coming up on a slower car. The gap to P1 behind is now 4.4 seconds, 8 laps ahead. Coming up on a slower class car. P11.
Left side. Clear left.
Blue flag. flag. You're coming up on a slower class car. Blue flag.
Car right. Clear right.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
On your left. Clear left.
The gap to P2 behind is now 4.18 laps ahead.
Seriously, don't know why they all insist on going high.
You're coming up on a slower class car. Blue flag. Air temps falling. It's now 20 Celsius. Slower class car ahead.
right side. Clear right.
Why my lap timer is broken.
Coming up on a slower class car.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, Brandon, that's good consistency. Keep it up. coming up on a slower car.
Car left, clear left, car left, clear left.
Love coming up behind the blinker.
Slower class car ahead. Slower class car ahead.
Left side, clear left.
The gap to P9 behind is now 3.5 seconds, 5 laps in front. You're approaching a group of slower class cars. 10th position. Coming up on a slower class car. The leader, Stanaway, is pitting. P11. Blue flag.
So I found the guy's stream that said Karma's a bitch, which wasn't the 5.
Yeah.
It's the 912.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Because he's the one he dive bombed me and then I boxed him in behind the GT3 for fun down the front straight. Just give him a hard time. Yeah, that's what he lost his mind about.
Oh wow.
So when I spun, it was in front of him. So that's why they came back with Karma's a bitch. It's like, oh, okay.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Keeping your nose pretty clean, I see. Just racking up the 1Xs.
Doing my job. Clean and consistent.
You're coming up on a slower class car.
You're going through like the same phase I had in my first stint, where you're like, how the fuck
Gap
are
to
people doing
P3
30s?
behind is now 4.0 seconds.
I've been saying that the whole entire time.
Yeah. As you drive more,
Right,
it
ahead
simply
is
starts
pitting.
coming a bit more, but it was hard to be consistent in the 30s, I can tell you that. There's times where I went
You're
through
approaching a
horseshoe
group
and
of
was
slower
like,
cars.
wow, quarter of a second up in one horseshoe. How do I do that again?
You don't.
Yeah. I just couldn't wrap my mind around how much corner speed it could carry on exit when you had that much understeer in mid. Just add throttle. It'll all get better.
Why?
Yeah. Dip and dive.
Slower class car ahead. Blue flag.
Car left. Clear left.
gap to P3 behind is now 1.6, 7 laps in front.
Five laps to go.
5 laps.
Blue flag.
P3 starting to chase you down.
Slower class car ahead.
On your left.
Blue flag.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Brandon, you got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
There's like 28 cars out right now.
Yeah.
It's insane. We should make these races like if you leave before half distance, you get like huge penalty on your IR and safety rating. To try to promote people to actually run the race.
Yeah, that could be beneficial.
You got about 3 laps of fuel left. Slower car ahead. It's their class leader. P11.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
The gap to P4 behind is now 2.8 seconds, 7 laps ahead. Your lap times are pretty consistent, 2 laps of fuel remaining. flag.
Alright, it's our buddy behind us.
Yep.
Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Clear left. Right side.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Clear right.
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Okay, Brandon, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. We'll be warned about track limits.
Yep, he talked about the flash.
Left side. Clear left.
You're coming up on a slower car. The gap to P5 behind is now 2.1 seconds. 6
What'd you say?
laps ahead.
You noticed the flash. The little headlight flash he did.
I also came right over and cut my nose off, so.
It's just a flat. He's Australian, so I can say that.
Blue flag.
Barely made that one.
Box in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Good stint.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I kept on
Front
having
left,
to do little bits of
96%,
save
left
here
rear,
and there to
95.
make it.
No, I meant the pit speed line. I barely
Oh,
made
okay.
that.
Yeah, I
Car
did that
behind
my
is
first
pitting.
entry too. In the last one I was away conservative. Alright, any bar you need, and make sure your limiter's still on.
Yep, copy. It's all good. I didn't change a thing.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Outside.
Stay behind the white line.
GT and
Blue flag.
GDP. GT's now behind you.
Thank you.
Just watch your roll brakes going into the next one. Or full tires, sorry. Go for snap oversteer on the exit of here.
I have to go much faster to experience all those things you're telling me.
And then understeer in the bus stop, which you don't need to go fast for. It just happens.
still upset about that 1X I had to do out of the first horseshoe. I want it on record.
Slower class car
Also,
ahead.
you got really, really close to doing 1/1000th off. Actually, 2,000ths, because that would have been a flat. Those kind of lap times that just annoy me. When I'm trying to get a good lap time, and it's like, ah, so close to being in another second bracket.
On your right. Clear right.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Up, Brandon. If you're still out there, it's went okay. I'm way out of my pay grade here, way out of my league, but just trying to survive. Had a couple minor setbacks early and they fought back. We had another issue. So now we're just trying to stabilize.
Cleveland streamer just left the chat.
Going to part 2. Thanks, man. That's my job, just keep it clean. Not here to set fast laps, just tick laps off, counting down. Give the fast guys some rest. This is nice. Haven't seen anybody for a little bit.
Yeah, you're in pretty much, there's nobody, almost everyone's on the infield to the bus stop. That's where the whole dare field is, basically.
Okay, Brandon, your lap times are pretty consistent. Coming up on a slower class car. Slower class car ahead.
On your right. Clear right.
a slower class car. The gap to P9 behind is now 4.6, 6 laps ahead.
Don't know that we'll make it to both of these.
Slower class car ahead. There's an incident in International Horseshoe. Yellow flag. Blue flag.
Car left. Clear left.
Blue flag. Blue flag. Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
Car number 20 is getting closer. The gap is now 17 seconds. A bit quicker than us entering turn 6. Slower class car ahead.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
slower car. Car number 20 is closing in. The gap is now 15 seconds. He's faster than you, entering turn 5.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Laps to go.
Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
And then a whole nother stint.
Left side. Clear left.
The gap behind is now 13 seconds. You're approaching a group of slower cars.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Slower class cars ahead.
On your left. Clear left.
Alright Brandon, you've got half your fuel left.
Left side. Clear left.
The gap to car number 20 behind is now 15 seconds. Slower class car ahead. There's an incident in International Horseshoe. Good consistency. Keep them coming. Slower class car ahead. The gap behind is now 15 seconds. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Left side. Clear left.
The gap to P1 behind is now 4.7. 9 laps in front. Coming up on a slower class car. I think P2's binned it in turn 1. You're approaching a group of slower cars.
Car left, clear left. On your left. Clear left.
gap to P1 behind is now 2.3 seconds. 9 laps ahead. Slower car ahead. He's the class leader for these guys.
You should be pitting.
The gap to car number 20 behind is now 14 seconds. Blue flag. Blue flag. Coming up on a slower class car. The leader, Stanaway, is pitting. Coming up on a slower car.
Yeah, Brandon, we're all triple stinted to start the race, and then we'll double stint our way out from there. Translates to a little over 2 hours, 2 hours 15 minutes or so in the car for a triple. About 43, 44 minutes a stint, I think.
The gap to P12 behind is now 19 seconds. Brett in front is pitting.
Laps in the stint.
Yep, copy that.
coming up on some slower cars, including their class leader. Okay, Brandon, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you.
Looks like fun.
Car left, clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Looks like a broken GT3. Six laps.
Slower class car ahead.
Car right. Clear right.
estimate 4 laps fuel remaining. You're coming up on a slower class car.
On your left. Clear left. Three laps of fuel remaining. Incident in turn 5. Slower class car ahead.
Good avoidance.
Thank you.
Somebody can't sleep apparently.
Yeah.
It's Adam.
It's been a few laps.
Only 2 more laps of fuel.
How's it going, Adam?
Not bad. How about you guys?
Meh. Could be better.
Has
Doing all right.
anything happened?
Just in a slow flow here.
I kind of skipped through a bunch of the stream. I was watching for a little while. You guys seem like you're right around the same spot where I was watching last.
Yeah, just a few more laps back, probably. My last,
Come on, boys, be fast.
boys.
You're only fast
last
because I've got traffic.
stint on my triple, I
Wasn't a
put it
great
in the wall on my out lap.
Ah, damn. What's the Ferrari like on the out lap?
Usually understeer with slight little twitches, but this just as I was coming up on the banking just bit me and spun it backwards.
Yeah. How long were you guys in the pits for?
About 7 minutes.
It's not too bad.
No. Considering the hit was only like 70 kilometers an hour into the wall. Only.
Hey, at
You've
least
only
the
got
wing,
enough fuel for this
if it
lap.
fell off, went back on.
Yes, we talked about that, and it did.
Boxing this lap.
Hit this lap, in this lap.
With one more to go.
Yep. Hopefully Morgan shows up soon, so I can go to bed for a little bit.
You can go if you need to. I can handle it. It's pretty light traffic.
Yeah. It's amazing how this thinned out. We still have 15 hours, 16 hours to go. Nobody left. We're down to
Boxing.
31, 33 runners. Notes of it.
Two litres left. Box in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Another good stint.
Front left,
Thank you.
96%. Rear left, 95. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
Have an LMP2 beside you as you come out, just slightly behind. Yeah, it's behind you.
Thank you.
Full tires.
Yep.
Car number 20 is getting closer. The gap's now 11 seconds. They're faster than us into turn 6.
What's tire we're at after his stint?
94.
And it's worth taking tires?
Free, might as
Yes.
well.
Yeah. Get some back cold.
Slower class car ahead.
Other than the outlap where they're too cold. There is times where you feel like they just go over temp for a little bit.
Gotcha.
It's really weird if you have like a couple of push laps, it seems to fall off a little bit. And then you get stuck by some traffic, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, jeez,
It's
it's
back.
fast again.
Car right. Clear right.
The gap to P6 behind is now 4.5 seconds. 7 laps in front.
All the other guys would probably wear tires a little bit more, but I'm slow. Like a turtle.
Little Ricky was getting
You're approaching a
the
group
rear
of
tires
slower class cars.
pretty
The
worn.
active
Getting them down in the
B12.
80s.
Left side. Clear left.
Fronts were still in the 90s.
Man, that's crazy how long they're lasting then. Because I feel like, was it last year or 2 years ago that it was like
Car left. Clear
in
left.
the heat? Were we taking them every single stint?
Yeah, we've pretty
Like,
much always had to take
Because we needed to?
Yeah. I think they were getting down into the
You're coming up on a slower class car. Blue flag.
I think we're in the 60s or something like that at first.
Yeah, I think so too. Like low 60s.
Yeah.
Left side.
Blue flag.
Clear left.
Brandon, how do you like that wheel that you made?
Blue flag.
I really liked it until someone ripped the grips apart.
How did that happen?
You. Saying they were two different sizes.
I thought you literally meant someone ripped them apart.
Right side.
No.
The
Hey,
angle of
right.
the picture just makes it look like they're slightly bigger one side than the other.
Yeah, and it would like make sense too that they could be mismatching.
Slower class car ahead.
You need to know Brandon better than that then. Because wiring
No, it's
that
all-
button box is like, if it doesn't line up any better, we've got problems.
That was a lot of fun putting it together.
Yeah, it looked sweet. It made me want to make one.
I printed up, so they had like a 76 millimeter extension or whatever, then plus the Semicube QR,
7th position.
and it wasn't
Behind
quite
is now
enough, so I
1.9
printed up a
seconds. 7 laps ahead.
100% infilled 15 millimeter spacer.
Okay.
That I only test fitted on the rig, and it felt good,
Blue flag.
Did you
but I wasn't
get
gonna
pretty
run it
much-
for this.
Yeah, did you pretty much get it in the same spot as your P1?
Yeah, it's within like 3 millimeters or something. It's pretty
Oh,
close.
nice. Yeah, it's real close.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Morgan says he'll be in a few minutes. He rolled his ass back out of bed.
On your right. Clear right. On your left.
Blue flag.
Clear left.
That
Right,
wasn't
Brandon.
very nice.
Just cut the track.
Probably could have chosen something smarter, but that seemed the safest.
Oh, that was pretty damn safe.
Slower class car ahead. Car number 20. It's getting closer. The gap's now 1.1 seconds. Quicker than you, entering turn 6.
Your stream looks good.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Who's stream?
Brandon's.
Yeah,
Thank you.
more of us streaming this thing.
Yeah.
Right now.
Morgan's got his.
Yeah, I don't know
Twitch is
why.
going.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought like I was talking to the driver. I don't know. But yeah, actually, I popped into all your guys. They all look good.
Literally only do mine so that when I walk away, I can still see where we are without having to run other apps.
Yeah, it's actually a really good idea.
On your right. Clear right.
That guy just die.
Looked like he was running really deep, and I sneezed 3 times. Sure looks like it.
Slower class car ahead.
Nope, he got stopped just before the tire wall.
Said he was there to the right, and then I didn't even see him on the relative.
What's happening?
So,
Did you get any sleep?
Oh yeah, I passed out.
Noise. Noise, noise, noise. I've been trying to go to sleep for like 2.5 hours now.
Huh, I don't get it. What's stopping you?
Mainly my left foot.
Ah. Pesky left foot.
Alright, now that you're here, I'm gonna go try to do the same thing and grab some sleep.
Have fun.
Good luck.
Thanks.
The gap to car number 20
yeah,
behind is now
I should
10
probably try to go to
seconds.
sleep.
On your left.
Or you could do a couple
Clear
steps.
left.
Yeah,
Nah.
I'm sure that would go great. Have to buy the Ferrari first.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Forget it. Sending it.
Yeah.
Put me in.
Coming up on a slower car.
You know what? I'm feeling it.
That's all that matters. I miss
put-
anything. I'm sorry?
No, you could talk about the race.
Fair enough. Well, did I miss anything particularly exciting?
Rich had an incident. We spent 7 minutes in the pits.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Nah, outlap of his third stint. Coming onto the banking, just snapped around and then backed into the wall.
Happens.
What in the world are you doing?
your right. Clear right.
So Morgan, Ace of Tech sent me that spare Thor, so I put that on today, and it definitely feels a lot better.
That's good.
So yeah, so we'll see if it continues to perform this way. And then I've been testing basically the power situation with the round wheel, and everything's been good. So far, good stuff.
Good stuff is definitely what we want.
Yes. Though I was just messing around in the M2. I was spinning on a couple laps at Mid Ohio, and then I had like gigantic stutters to where
Slow car ahead. This is
like
the leader for
force
their class.
feedback and stuff like that was even involved. So then I hopped out of that session and I jumped into, I just started looking at like officials right now, and there's Lime Rock with the M2, so I was like, yeah, I'll jump into that and do a practice session. I did like 4 laps in that session and then had the same thing happen. So I don't know what that's about.
Left side. Clear left.
Well, that guy got real close.
The gap to P10 behind is now 4.3. 3 laps in front.
Did you do a Windows update lately?
The gap
No.
behind is now 8.3 seconds.
At least I don't think. Let's see.
I did one last night. It seemed to have lost a little bit of performance.
I
Oh,
see, I
really?
just had the kind of one of their major ones a couple days ago.
Yeah. So I gotta hunt that down, because in the infield I was seeing
Slower class car
less
ahead.
than 120 frames. Whereas all the practice sessions been locked in the whole time.
So now, when they initially, like last weekend, when they pushed 24H2, yeah, 24H2, I know it broke a bunch of apps for like
The gap
production
to 10th
apps,
position
pretty much.
behind is now
Yeah,
3.9
24H2
seconds.
has been a
3
cluster.
laps ahead.
And every time they push an update, the whatever the current gen Intel stuff is with the 265K, 285K, they keep getting substantially worse. I think they've lost almost 40% over their launch performance.
Holy smokes.
So Brandon, this whole back and into the wall thing, is the car driving like normal?
Yeah, that's good.
Stuff must happen
Coming up
to
on a
the
slower
whole
class
field
car.
for us to still be in 11th.
Yeah, a lot have dropped.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Looks like you just gotta start throwing banana peels out of this thing.
I did the last time P12 got right behind me into turn 1.
I saw that. Just as I was walking into my office, I That was going down. I just saw a red streak go right by.
The gap to P10 behind is now 2.5. 3 laps ahead. The gap behind is now 5.5 seconds. Okay, Brandon, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Oh yeah, Morgan. I asked about the power supply and like what
Slower
could
class car
cause,
ahead.
you know, it to go bad. Basically, they just said,
Blue flag.
like, try to put it onto either a
Car left,
UPS
clear left.
or a power strip that you could turn off, so that it's not on all the time.
Oh, what the hell ever.
Yeah. It's like, oh. Yeah, okay.
Blue flag.
That's a terrible answer to why did it fail the moment I put a brand new wheel on it.
Yeah.
Tell you what, bud, how about I do half of that and just put it on a UPS?
Yeah.
I'm still going to leave it on 24/7.
You'd think if they needed to be powered off, it would come with a switch.
Yeah.
Blue flag.
Happy that is all that it was, though. I was really hoping that there wasn't like a short or something in my wheelbase or my wheel that we'd have to troubleshoot and it would take another 2 or 3 weeks.
True, true, true. How intense is this battle with P12?
You're coming up on a slower class car.
You saw all of it in turn 1.
Fair enough.
Caught up, got there, fell back.
To be fair, Wishoun did that once too.
Allow this guy to pass. Blue flag.
Adam, I was joking earlier in the event. It was all your fault, because if you were there, we wouldn't have been in top split.
Yeah, I heard that you guys, or I saw that someone messaged that you were in top split. I was like, oh shit.
It was spicy at the beginning.
Yeah, I went back and watched it in like maybe time and a half or something like that.
Coming up on a slower car.
I got a little love tap lap 3 or 4 that
That's half fuel. You've
made
used
the
half
car
your fuel.
nearly undrivable.
Yeah, that's crazy how I feel like you can get smashed sometimes, and other times you just barely get touched
Car
and it
left.
completely
Clear left.
changes the car.
Yeah. It was just a tiny little left rear toe adjustment. But holy shit.
Yeah, that spin in turn 1 even looked weird.
Yeah, it's just felt like the rear end was like fighting what direction it wanted to go.
Yeah.
And it really, like the rear end really wanted to go right.
So, the first time you went into the pits, did you have repair time?
Uh-huh. but it was so fast. It was like, by the time I noticed it, it was down to 9 seconds.
And that fixed it.
Uh-huh. Like a totally new car.
Left side. You're in the middle.
Blue flag.
It's good.
Clear left. Clear all round.
That's a twofer. Now, I know they updated the repairs, like, strategy for these cars. And I don't think
Car number
we've
20
been in a
is
major
reeling you
race
in.
since
The
they've done
gap's
that,
now
so
0.5.
I don't know if that
He's quicker than you
fast
into turn 6.
of a repair is attributed to that or what.
Slower class car ahead.
Yeah, I don't know very much about the whole repair thing in this game. I just know that it sometimes doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
I do know it took to the, it had like less than a minute of optionals as well on it, and it took every bit of the optionals for it to repair the aero damage on the tail.
Gotcha. Wonder if that's just iRacing, like, going through the motions of replacing the entire tail.
Oh, that would make sense.
I think because
Kind of, because it just slowly repaired itself and straightened out.
Yeah.
It was gone to begin with, but like it came back mangled and then
Yeah.
Clear right.
E12. Come on,
Yeah,
focus.
it would be a
We
lot
need more
cooler
speed.
if they
Don't
just
try to brake later.
took
Just
it off and
concentrate
then all of
harder.
a sudden it went up
Okay,
here.
Brandon, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
That's what they do in real life.
Aren't they supposed to have pit, like animations at some point?
Yeah. I think that's going to be associated with fueling and tire changes, at least initially.
That would make sense. Be a lot easier.
iRacing another way to nuke frame
Car in
rate.
front is car number 20, and their rating is 3.9.
Yeah, I mean, I might turn it on once and watch it, and then
Gap to
never
E9
watch it again.
behind is now 3.76 laps in front.
oh good news, I don't think we can do worse than this.
True, true.
The gap to E11 ahead is now.
And in other news, my ex-wife has found me.
Flash your lights twice if you need help.
Slower class car ahead.
Understood.
The lap time's been looking pretty good. Would you describe the track as fast or slippery?
Oh, it's fast. I'm just not doing anything.
Dude, your laps are good. I just wanted to, was just curious what to expect. Haven't done any laps since hopping out, so just getting in the right mindset.
I can tell you with utmost certainty that the layout hasn't changed.
That's important.
No, it feels good. I just no need to push anything and just running consistent laps for me.
Adam, I hope that a set of Corsa Evo is not a glimpse of what iRacing would be like with their new engine.
I don't know what you mean by that.
From a hardware perspective.
The gap to E9 behind is now 2.5,
As it's
6 laps ahead.
Eating it up.
Yeah.
Coming up on a slower car.
I don't even know. So I haven't watched any YouTube
On your left.
videos yet still. And when I went
Still
on,
there.
it
Clear
didn't
left.
matter if I had
The leader's
low
pitting now.
settings or ultra settings. I was getting 48 frames a second. Yeah, I don't know. And it would look different.
There'd be a bottleneck somewhere.
Because I don't run surround like ever unless I need to. So I wonder, I mean, I checked all the settings in Windows and in NVIDIA control panel, and it was all set to 144.
The gap in front is now 3.2.
But I'm curious if MSI Afterburner, because I think I have it set up so that only certain apps can go over. I thought I had it set on 60. But I wonder if Afterburner was somehow messing with it.
Oh, Afterburner causes stutters, by the way.
For iRacing?
Yeah.
When did that
There's a car
start?
rejoining in front.
It's been talked about over the last probably 3-4 weeks.
Blue flag.
So don't run Afterburner.
Yeah, the monitoring section in there, if you have any GPU power
Yep.
monitoring selected,
Yep.
people have found that if they turn that off or just don't run Afterburner altogether, their stuttering issues go away.
Well, I'll have to do that. Yeah, it was weird. I didn't have any micro stutters. Like, it was super smooth. And then all of a sudden, just unplayable stutters where they were seconds long, where even force feedback was cutting out.
Do you know if you're on 24H2?
I don't. One second. Nope, I'm still on 23H2.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
No.
Blue flag. Slower car ahead. This guy's the class
really
leader.
liked you letting him by.
Look at that, wagging his tail.
Yeah, then almost losing it in the one. Alright.
On your left. Clear left.
Bomb out of here and load up the VR.
B12. Blue flag.
Car right. Clear right.
Bless you.
Cough, thank you.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
I'm gonna head out, fellas.
Cool, man. Good
Good
talking.
luck.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. It's getting late.
The gap to
Good
car
luck.
number
I'll be
20
watching.
in front is now
Might pop back
7.9.
in, tomorrow at some point.
Sounds good, man. San Diego tomorrow.
Yeah. You see that
That's
jump
good consistency.
Jet
Keep
did
it
in
up.
the press? I can't think what is that called? Press day?
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
It's huge.
Huge.
Believe me. Hopefully he shows up.
Slower
Wouldn't
class
mind
cars
seeing
ahead.
him struggle a little bit early and then have to like really perform at the end of the season because I think that he can. I think it'd make it fun to watch. I hope Eli is just fast this year at all the races.
The gap to
A1
sixth
wasn't
place behind is now
an
3.2.
outlier.
Left side, clear left.
I think he will be. He was doing it towards the. He was quick in the SMX playoffs or whatever
Yeah,
after he came back and was still early from the injury, so he's quick.
yeah, he's looking good. His body language is the aggressive over the front end that he does when he's really fast.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked pretty good.
I hope Chase is fast again this year too. Seems like he's getting used to that KTM.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Okay.
should be a good season.
KTM going to be there for him by the end of the season?
Yeah, seriously.
Kick this second screen over.
All right.
Have a good night. Yep.
Slower class car ahead.
You there yet, Brandon?
Oh yeah.
The gap to sixth place behind is now 2.5 seconds. 7 laps ahead. The gap to car number 20 ahead is now 9.7.
So the trick is, how do we take out everybody ahead of us and make it look like an accident?
Ants?
Maybe.
Okay, Brandon, you got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Four laps.
That's what I see.
There's an
Unless you can
incident in
eke out
0.5.
4/10 of a lap.
I haven't in the other two yet.
I have faith in you.
Coming up on a slower class car.
I need to find a chasing camera angle that doesn't make me nauseous.
Yeah, Brandon, that is Adam talking about having stuttering issues with iRacing.
Pit stop looks set up.
Copy that.
Still keeping dry
We
tires there.
estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Would recommend.
Left side. Clear left.
This forecast is wild. It's still 0%.
Is any of the other splits having rain?
I haven't looked.
The gap to P5 behind is now 2.4 seconds. 7
We
laps
need
in
like
front.
a monsoon to just hit without warning.
I almost thought for a second a little bit ago, but there was like just a couple like white particles flying through the air, but it was not rain.
This is Florida. Could have been meth or something. Definitely wasn't snow.
The gap to car number 20 in front is now 12
Plenty of time
seconds.
for it to show up
The car
though.
in front is pitting.
Yeah, if anything, maybe it'll end up being
P11, only 2 laps of fuel left.
after 3 a.m. sometime. It changes from mostly cloudy to overcast then.
Blue flag.
I thought towards the end of that it showed it going back to mostly cloudy.
Yeah, now it's changing back to overcast after 2 a.m. Wind picks up then too.
Gotcha.
It's super windy now. It's almost 20 kph.
That's what it's been saying all race, I think. Between like 21 and 24.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's gonna calm down here in the next half hour, at least a little more. Go down to 17
Coming up on a
inches.
slower class car.
So close. I've pulled about half of what I need.
One more to go.
This is the last lap of fuel. There's a group of slower cars
That's
ahead.
crazy. Car behind sounded like it was on the limiter going over start finish.
Box this lap, please, Brendan.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Right side.
Blue
On
flag.
your right.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Blue flag.
That was fun.
Good stuff.
Left
Yeah.
side. Clear left.
Blue flag.
Boxing.
Confirm.
Blue flag. Watch your speed.
Good stuff, man.
Box in 5.
Set the bar
4,
back up to
3,
5 for you on the
2,
rear.
1.
Appreciate
Box
you.
now.
I'm out.
Left front 96%. Left rear
in.
95. 2 litres remaining.
Well, thank you all for
Running
watching.
is
I
on.
will be back later. Yep.